game before it and get back to it.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Hurts. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. Hurts fumbles it.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Throws caught by Schoonmaker.
No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here now, third and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case,
George Pickens.
His second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, nice move. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Hurts fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Jordan Davis
In there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Jalen Carter now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Up the middle with Barkley. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play.
They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. throwing again on second down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
They'll look to throw again.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
At the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. The quick slant caught.
And the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
He'll try again.
And he will take it in for a Cowboys goal.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Gain of 13 yards. And
they keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
96 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
At their 48-yard line.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Hurts. And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Right back to him on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 18-yard line.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, it's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They go play action here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
And down he goes again, a bevy of sacks in less than a half. But this defense is still losing the game. They've got to fix something because there should be no excuse for losing with an effort like this on that side of the ball. They need to take advantage when their defense is generating this kind of pressure so early in the game.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Nolan Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing is Hurts.
Into space at the 45. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brings up second.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Donovan Ezeraku. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Donovan Ezeraku. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They forced the field goal.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And that's a ball that he's going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. things. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys.
Now back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And out now come the Cowboys. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Cowboys, 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Davis able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
a 61-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper. He can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed.
It's picked up. There he goes, right side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Some problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Aubrey now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now handoff to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Here's 3rd and 6.
Carter on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after the right man.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's a gain of 17.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And an Eagle first down.
Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Eagles first down.
Hurts. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
And they run the option on second down. And he probably should have given that one. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 4. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a count. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Cowboys, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.